Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to tell you about the Honor of Kings map.
And if you played other MOBA games like Dota, Wild Rift, Mobile Legends, this will look familiar to you. Just like any other MOBA games, it has 3 lanes with 3 layers of tower defense. Now if you are not familiar with the Honor of Kings map, don't worry, I am going to tell you the important features of the map in order to make your chances of winning the game higher, since map awareness is one of the most important skill when playing MOBA games. First, let's take a look at the lanes and towers. Each lane has 3 layers of defense called towers and a minion wave that spawns every 33 seconds. This is the outer tower, your base first line of defense. This is the inner tower, the second line of defense. And this is the high ground tower, the last line of defense for your base. During the first 4 minutes of the game, all towers takes 40% less damage, and it provides 25% damage reduction to allied heroes within its range. When you are taking hits from the towers, the second hit will deal 60% more damage from the last hit, up to 300%, so avoid taking damages from the towers for a long period of time and wait for the minions to arrive before attacking it. Towers also do not take critical hits from heroes. After destroying the enemy high ground tower, super minions will spawn at that lane. The super minions have higher attack damage and health compared to the normal minions. This is the crystal, or the base of your team. Destroying the enemy crystal will win the match. When the crystal is not under attack, it will slowly regenerate its health. Now let's take a look on the other features of the lanes. Each outer towers of the lanes have a healing dew behind them. Picking it up will recover some lost health and mana. It will spawn at 1 minute of the game, and after it is picked up it will spawn again after 75 seconds. Each lanes have the river sprite. Slaying it will give experience and gold. It will spawn at 30 seconds of the game, and will respawn again after 60 seconds. It will not spawn again after 4 minutes of the game. At the farm lane we have the Fire HOK. Slaying it will give experience and gold. It will also spawn at 30 seconds of the game, and will spawn again after 60 seconds, and it also stops spawning at 4 minutes of the game. At the Clash lane we have the Primal Portal. It will appear at 2 minutes of the game and disappears at 10 minutes of the game. The first hero to enter the portal will gain a teleportation skill. The teleportation skill allows you to teleport to any allied tower or minions. This skill has a cooldown of 90 seconds. Now let's take a look at the jungle area of the map. Each team have their own jungle area of the map, and the jungle area contains monsters, golems, the tyrant, the overlord, and the tempest dragon. The jungle area is where your team jungler rotate in order to gain experience and gold. I will only tell you the important things to know about the jungle area, and I will discuss about the full details about jungling in another video. At the first 4 minutes of the game you have jungle sprite protection, wherein enemy heroes deal 10% less damage when you are inside your team's jungle area. Inside each team's jungle area we have 5 types of monsters: the spiketail beast, lizard, cheetah, tusked boar, and fire beak. These monsters provide gold and experience when slayed. We have 2 golems inside each team's jungle area: the Azure Golem that provide Azure Golem buff when slayed, and Crimson Golem that provides Crimson Golem buff when slayed. At the middle of the 2 teams' jungle area we have the Tyrant camp and the Overlord camp. The Tyrant will spawn at 4 minutes of the game and will respawn again after 4 minutes. Slaying the Tyrant will provide Tyrant arrival buff for the entire team. The Overlord will also spawn at 4 minutes of the game and will respawn again after 4 minutes. Slaying the Overlord will replace the next 2 minion waves on all your team's lane with Overlord Vanguard monsters, which will help destroy the enemy towers. Finally we have the Tempest Dragon. At 2 minutes of the game the Overlord and the Tyrant will disappear and stop spawning, then the Tempest Dragon will spawn either at the Overlord or the Tyrant's camp. Slaying the Tempest Dragon will provide buff to the entire team and will replace your team's minion wave with Tempest Vanguard monsters.
Thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing for more information and content.